Goleiros, estic preparat.
Okay guys, thank you for joining and welcome back to Barca 360. Welcome back to the channel. So in this particular video, we're looking at three different stories. The first one, reporters stating that Barcelona's defensive targets wants to leave the Premier League this season. We look at that story into match details. Again, Barcelona issues injury update on veteran ahead of Real Betis encounter. We look at that story also into match details. And finally, Barcelona have a unique transfer plan regarding Leeds United forward. We delve so much into that story as we move along. If you are new on the channel, you are welcome. If you like this video, you may consider hitting on the subscribe button and of course turning on the post notification bell icon so you get notified whenever there is a new upload on the channel. Enough of the talking. Let's get straight into the video. So with each passing week, Real Madrid get closer to securing some critical signings for the future. Los Blancos have been busy of late with reported talks involving Aurelien Tchouameni, Kylian Mbappe, Antonio Rudiger, and now Yuri Tielemans. Barcelona, meanwhile, are also gradually rebuilding. The Blaugrana have set their eyes on improving several positions, notably the central striking role and the centre-back positions. In the former, Barcelona look to Robert Lewandowski, and in the latter, the Catalans are lining up a soup for Andres Christensen and Kalidou Koulibaly. According to Fabrizio Romano, another Chelsea player might be set to join the Blaugrana this summer. Marcos Alonso reportedly wants to leave the Premier League and the priority is a return to Spain. Barcelona are interested in signing him as Jordi Alba's backup, and to their delight, the Blues are open to selling the Spaniard as it stands. The only hindrance is Chelsea's situation vis-a-vis Russia and Roman Abramovich. They will not be permitted to sign or sell anybody indefinitely, let alone extend any contracts in the coming window. Alonso is having a commendable season with Chelsea. The Spaniard has scored 3 goals and provided 4 further assists in the Premier League. His contributions align with expected metrics as his XG of 3.2 and XA of 4.7 demonstrates that his productivity is sustainable. Despite his offensiveness, Alonso is not Barcelona's primary priority. Mateu Alemany has a strong preference for Jose Luis Gaya of Valencia given his experience with the Spaniard in the past. Xavi Hernandez meanwhile would prefer to sign Alex Grimaldo and bring him back to the Camp Nou. Other reports state that his signing would only be considered, not necessarily meaning made, if Barcelona confirmed the acquisition of Cesar Azpilicueta. Indeed, the future of Alonso hangs in the balance. Moving on to the second story. Football Club Barcelona got their season back on track with a hard-fought win over RCD Mallorca at the start of the month. The 3 points helped the Catalans retain their second place in the table. But with just 4 games remaining until the end of the season, Xavi Hernandez's men have no room for complacency. Barcelona resumed their campaign on Saturday with a trip to Sevilla to face Real Betis. It is going to be a tricky encounter up against a team coming on the back of Copa del Rey triumph. Heading into this affair, Barcelona have issued an update on the injury of one of their star players, Gerard Pique. The veteran had been struggling with injuries ever since his thigh knock incurred in the first leg against Eintracht Frankfurt. He has barely featured since, with the club's doctors appearing quite apprehensive in rushing him back into the pitch. And with the Real Betis game just around the corner, Barcelona have confirmed that Pique has suffered a flare-up of the tendinopathy affecting the adductor muscles, essentially meaning he has aggravated his thigh issue. Barcelona have ruled him out until further notice, with the central defender certain to miss the upcoming encounter against Real Betis. It is quite plausible that the Spaniard could end up missing the remainder of the season as he continues to struggle with his thigh problems. The fresh injury wound sums up what has been a difficult few weeks for Gerard Pique, whose involvement with Luis Rubiales in the Super Cup deal with Saudi Arabia was leaked by El Confidencial last month. Pique as a result has faced a fierce backlash from the fans and media alike, although Rayo Vallecano's president has defended the Spaniard heading into the clash at the end of last month. Now to the third and final story. Barcelona have a unique transfer plan regarding Leeds United forward. This report is coming in from The Telegraph, and according to The Telegraph, Barcelona have a rather unique transfer plan in mind as they look to sign Raphinha from Leeds United. The Brazilian has long been touted as a transfer target for the Blaugrana, and now the Catalan outfit are ready to accelerate their pursuit of the winger. According to this report, Barcelona have scheduled imminent talks with the winger about a potential move to the Camp Nou, and they are willing to offer Leeds United 2 separate deals depending on whether or not they stay in the Premier League. Usually, a transfer like this would wait until Leeds United's relegation fate is settled, but it seems as though Barcelona want to jump the queue and agree terms as quickly as possible. To be fair to Barcelona, we can understand that they want to speed this process up. Raphinha is one of Europe's most in-demand footballers at the moment. Liverpool have been credited with a long-term interest, and according to Fabrizio Romano, both Chelsea and Arsenal are keen on the Leeds United star. Transfer race could quick develop, especially if Leeds United go down, but Barcelona could bypass any sort of competition by getting this deal sorted before Leeds United's fate is even sealed. Sadly for Leeds United, it looks as though Raphinha is on his way out of the club this summer, but he will depart knowing that he has done all he can. He has done everything in his capacity to try and help Leeds United, the guys from the Ellen Roads, retain their Premier League status. Whether or not Raphinha's efforts will be enough to keep Leeds United in the Premier League remains to be seen. So guys, this means us to the end of this particular video. We actually saw 3 different stories. The first one, reports that are coming in are stating that Barcelona's defensive target wants to leave the Premier League and join the La Liga. Chelsea's Marcos Alonso wants to leave Chelsea, and according to Fabrizio Romano, he wants to join Football Club Barcelona in the summer. We saw that story into details. Again, Barcelona issue injury update on Gerard Pique. Pique has gotten himself injured and he might probably be out for the remainder of the season. Saw that story into much details. And finally, Barcelona, according to the Telegraph, have a unique transfer plan regarding Leeds United forward Raphinha. We saw that story also into much details. What are your thoughts, your comments, your opinions, and your suggestions on these stories? Let's see all of them in the comment section below. I'll see you in the next video. Thank you so much for joining. Kindly do stay safe. Until next time, it's a bye-bye.